So, hello everyone, whoever all are listening to me. So, I will introduce myself. My name is Nilofer Sheikh. I am the student manager of College de Paris, and today I am here live to speak about my college courses and all the details. So, meanwhile, when I speak to you about all the details, if you have any kind of doubts, then please drop your doubts in the message session so that I can reply you towards that too. So coming towards the details about our college. So College de Paris is located in La Défense in Grand Arche. So La Défense is one of the huge and first business district of France, which is comprised with all government offices, MNC companies and all the things. So it's one of the good business district of France, huge one that gives students a good exposure towards studying and developing their future career. Okay, so France, applying for Paris is for the students who wish to study abroad, who has a vision to complete their future education in Europe. Okay, so when you speak about when you think about studying abroad in Europe, so there are many Schengen states in Europe. So amongst all the Schengen states, Paris is very well known. One of the important why it's well known because of its Eiffel Tower, as it's one of the good destination, as well as many students always remember the Eiffel Tower. So the college campus is located near Eiffel Tower itself. So we have many campuses across France, in France as well as outside also. So we have all actually 12 to 13 different campuses. So College de Paris is an umbrella college. It is having many different schools under it, and it has many campuses near Eiffel Tower, in La Défense, in Lyon, in Montpellier. So there are many campuses in across the France. So today I will speak about the courses which is taught in complete English language, which we promote. So we have many courses in our college. If you go through the details of our website, you will see that we have many courses in French language. So I will go stepwise because it will depend upon how students apply. So first things first, why you want to study in France. So studying in France gives you good opportunity and higher advantages of getting your future job prospects, future career prospects. Okay, and France gives you many benefit like 20 hours of a week you can work part-time basis. Nextly, you get 2 years of stay back, and you have a good chance of getting good kind of jobs. So, and most important thing is that you don't need French language to apply for any course, because course is taught in complete English language. So based on your English communication, you will be getting admission. So French is not mandatory at all. These are the things. Nextly, when you apply for studying abroad, what do you want to see? You want to see the location, you want to know about the campus, about the fees, about accreditation, about rankings, and so when you speak about the location, as I told you earlier, location is in business district. So business district, a student who is applying for MBA program or master's program or bachelor's, whatever course you are going to do. So if you are situated in a very good place, that gives you a good way of thinking. You change your prospects, you change your way of you can become a very good decision maker, in short, and you get many opportunities of full-time, part-time jobs, and many kind of options is available, readily available, when you study in a good business district. Secondary, France is famous for its fashion, first of all. Nextly, wine and cheese management, food and beverage management, hospitality, tourism, and now it's also growing up into management, IT industries, and so there are many factors which comes across when you think about studying in France. Most importantly, fees is very supportive for the student. Variations of fees with very a good package of fee structures also. Next thing, about the college. So college Collège de Paris was formed in the year 1949, so it's one of the very old college where you can trust that college is not a new college where the college will be closed in some days. So it is very old college. It was formed in 1949 and it has many campuses. As I told you earlier, it has 12 plus different campuses inside France, in France, as well as outside also. There are many campuses. So each and every campuses since 1949, slowly and gradually, one on one, the campuses are adjoining to Collège de Paris, and we have many courses which is taught in complete French language since the beginning. But right now, since last 4 to 5 years, college has started promoting English taught program, so that so that we can welcome all foreign students. So that's why we are here. So we have many courses which is taught in complete English language. We have masters, MBA and bachelors. So there are many variations in fee structure. There are many variations in courses as well. So I will be speaking to you about the campus which is located in Paris city, the campus which is in Lyon, Lyon is around 4 to 5 hours away from Paris city. Nextly, I will be speaking about the Montpellier campus, which is again 4 to 5 hours away from Paris city. So each and every campus, when I speak about Collège de Paris, is an umbrella college and having many different campuses under it. So all the campuses has its own speciality. Okay, so when now first I will won't be confused. I will speak right from all the campuses right from the beginning. So about this thing. Next thing, what you want to know? You want to know the accreditation, about the ranking. So Collège de Paris has RNCP accreditation. Okay, so college as well as all the courses are RNCP. Now what RNCP means? What RNCP is a good accreditation where a college who has RNCP accreditation are getting stay back options. So when you apply for stay back, and if you have done your degree from RNCP accredited college, then you are permitted to get stay back. Otherwise your stay back you won't be getting. So that's why you have another trust factor. Firstly, that college was formed in the year 1949, so it's very old college of France. Secondary, it's RNCP accredited college, and it has top rankings when we speak about France. Okay, next, as I told you, it's an umbrella college and having many different schools under it. We have many campuses in across France and inside the vicinity areas. So the campus of La Défense is the biggest campus. It is in Grand Arch in Paris city, and we have many courses over here like bachelor's, master's and MBA. In bachelor's, we have only one program right now, that is bachelor's in business administration, which is of 3 years duration course. So bachelor's is of 3 years duration course, and it is bachelor's in business administration means it's a common platform for the student who after completing their 12th standard in commerce or arts or science, any platform student can apply for bachelor's in business administration program. Okay, so this is a BBA program for 3 years duration course, and the fees for BBA is 10,000 euros for each year. So 10,000 comes approximately 8 lakhs Indian rupees. So it is 10,000 euros each year tuition fees for bachelor's program, and 290 is the administrative cost. So administrative cost student has to pay along with first year tuition fees after getting offer letter. Okay, not before that. So this is the fee structure for bachelor's in business administration. Next, we have masters. So in masters we have various options. In masters we have masters in international marketing. Now international marketing means what? Marketing is not only marketing course. Marketing, if you go through the study units, the study units comprises about all the sales, marketing, human resource, management, risk management, business planning, business laws, and many other things which comes across. So it's a short IBM type of program where a student, if you have any candidates, if you get any students who wish to apply for 1 year of management marketing type of program, can apply for masters in international marketing. So it's all round program which has complete package of management, business and administration. So this is masters. Next we have masters in food and beverage management. So masters in food and beverage management is 1 year duration course, and food and beverage management does not mean that college will be teaching them cooking or something. Food and beverage management is the management part of hospitality industry. So a student who is doing food and beverage management will be learning all the management part, front office, back office, and there are many optionals available in the management part of this stream. So all the management part of this industry, hospitality industry, will be taught, including wine and cheese management. Okay, so the wine will be, because if you reach Paris to study your hospitality or food and beverage kind of program, and if you you don't know wine management, so it's not possible. So college, there is one topic of wine management where college will be teaching you the wine management as well. Okay, so and next in masters we have masters in fashion and luxury management program. Okay, so this masters in fashion and luxury is again of 1 year duration course, and it is a mixture of management program related to fashion industry. So in fashion and luxury management, there won't be sketching, drawings or painting, some such kind of things. Maximum weightage, around 80 to 90% of weightage is for the management part of fashion industry, and less weightage of 20 to 25% will be maybe of sketchings, drawings or something. So it has the main weightage of management. So see, it's a business school and has many varieties of management, but you know, all the programs of management, masters or bachelors, have been designed by experts in such a way that after completing their bachelors, masters or MBA, maybe the student can become their own entrepreneur, they can have their own business or something. Because in each and every topic you will be learning business administration, business laws, business tactics, human resource, time management, project management, everything which is related to the business industry, where you can become your own entrepreneur also. So it's in this way. Nextly, we have masters in IT. So masters is in IT, that means information technology, is of 1 year duration course, where a student will be learning all coding, decoding, software knowledge of related to IT industry. Next we have masters in project management. So project management is a kind of right to the point program where you need to manage some kind of project. See, now, as if you have a vision of working with some good MNC companies, having some kind of project, maybe project by the government, of the government, or whatever it is. So there are certain projects where you need to know all the ups and downs. You need to know how to place it, how to plan it, how to plot it, how to do the all the things related to blueprintings and all. So all these things related to project management will be taught. So it's a specialized program for a student who wish to apply for project management, to know how to handle a project, what are the cost management, what are the cost cutting techniques and everything. So this will be taught in this program. So in masters we have masters in international marketing, masters in food and beverage management, masters in fashion and luxury goods management, masters in IT, masters in project management. So we have all these kinds of masters program which is of 1 year duration course. Now see, as I told you, Paris is famous for its fashion, its wine management, its hospitality, tourism, and so we have all such programs which is designed by keeping in mind that student comes to know all the latest information about all these courses. It won't be like this, all the old information will be taught. So maximum, because nowadays students, when they apply for studying abroad, definitely everybody wants to know the study units. It's not so that they only see the structural heading of the course and they apply for certain programs. Everybody is so much keen that they want to know what exactly they will be learning for. So all the study notes are very attractive, so that student gets complete knowledge and information about all the detailings about the courses. Okay, so these were all the masters course, and masters course fees is 12,000 euros is tuition fees for 1 year program, and 290 is administrative cost. So 12,000 euros comes approximately, I think so, 10 lakhs Indian rupees. So this is 1 year program of masters, which is of 1 year duration course, and for all the masters course fees is the same. It is 12,000 euros. Okay, plus 290 is administrative cost. Nextly, we have MBA courses. Now MBA is of 2 years duration course. In MBA we have global MBA. So global MBA is a very good course, and it's a very running program because of its speciality. In MBA, this MBA is of 2 years duration course, where first year student will be studying in Paris only, in Collège de Paris itself, and for second year, third semester, college gives them an opportunity to travel to different countries like UK, US, China, Thailand or Ireland. So 3 months student will be getting an opportunity to travel to some other countries. So this is a package of management business administration program, in which student gets an experience, a knowledge to know how the business administration works in two different countries at the same time. So in 2 years of course you will be getting an experience of two different countries. So college will be teaching you all the latest techniques, how the business industry is growing in France, how it is increasing day by day, and how things are working in good way or bad way, every in through each and every corners, each and every loopholes and everything. So it's a complete package of management business administration program for 2 years. And secondary, when second year you apply for the next country option, maybe in UK you can apply for UK, US, China, Thailand or Ireland, any options which you choose for. It's not like college will be providing you only one option. Based on your profile, college will be giving you various options, and from that you have to go for any of the options, and you will be selecting all these courses. So you just need to apply for 3 months, 1 semester abroad. So that means I told you global MBA 2 years program with 2 different countries options at the same time. Nextly we have MBA in tourism and hospitality management program. So MBA is called as digital management of tourism and hospitality. Why this course is called as digital management? You know, because all the things will be taught in digitally things, like, you know, everything has been digitalized. Now today I am in Facebook, that is one of the feature of digital management. Similarly, when it comes for tourism industries and hospitality industry, everything is so fast growing day by day in terms of digitalization, that college will be providing them all the latest techniques about how this industry is growing. And nowadays tourism and hospitality industry is very challenging industry, where a student has to know all the updates. You know, with the help of old knowledge and experience, it's not possible to grow up in these kinds of business. So you have to have the latest information about this course. So this is MBA of tourism and hospitality management program, which is of 2 years duration course. Now see, I told you about masters, for MBA fees for the 2 years of MBA program, fees is 18,000 euros for 2 years. First year fees is 12,000 euros, second year fees is 6,000 euros, and 290 is additionally administrative cost, which a student has to pay along with first year of tuition fees. For any of the courses we do not have application fees. Okay, we don't charge any kind of application fees. A student has to pay fees only after getting offer letter. So before offer letter you don't have to pay any money. Once you get offer letter, and once you get offer letter, then you pay your tuition fees along with 290 of administrative cost. So I will just give a quick revision for La Défense program. See, now the campus which I told you about, La Défense campus, which is in Paris city. Now you have to make sure which campus are you applying for. So if you want to study in Paris campus, you have different programs. If you are studying in Lyon campus, different programs. If you are studying in Montpellier campus, different program. So bachelor's in business administration, masters in food and beverage management, masters in IT, masters in international marketing, masters in fashion and luxury management, global MBA, MBA in tourism and hospitality. All these programs are taught in Paris campus. So the student applying for any of these courses will be studying in La Défense, Paris city. Okay, now the and fees also I told you. For bachelor's it is 10,000 euros tuition fees for each year. For masters it is 12,000 euros tuition fees for 1 year, and for MBA it is 18,000 euros tuition fees. First year is 12,000 euros, second year is 6,000 euros. So it's common. Okay, for global MBA if you go for any country option, then too you don't have to pay any additional cost. It is common fee, so it's commonly 18,000 euros. Maybe you go for any country option, you don't have to pay any cost, additionally cost. Okay, nextly if a student applies for masters in project management, see I told you about project management, where a student gets a specialization to know how to handle a project in a good manner. So for the project management program, a student will be learning in Lyon campus. It is an ECMA school. ECMA business school is a member, a partner of Collège de Paris. It's a member of Collège de Paris. So a student who is applying for project management program will be studying through ECMA. Okay, through ECMA school. Nextly, so I told you about this thing. Next we have other 6 programs which is from Montpellier campus, from which is 4 to 5 hours away from Paris city. So remember, if you apply for Montpellier campus, or you apply for Paris campus, or you apply for Lyon campus, you cannot travel up and down every time. You have to study and stay in the same place where you are studying. Okay, so now I have already told you about the Paris campus courses. If you want, I will just repeat again in short about Paris campus, which you have to keep in mind, so that you get to know the bifurcations of Montpellier campus as well as Paris campus. I repeat, in Paris campus in La Défense, Paris city, we have bachelor's in business administration, master's in international marketing, master's in food and beverage management, master's in fashion and luxury goods management, master's in IT, master's in project management we have in Lyon campus, not in Paris campus. Next, MBA, Global MBA and MBA in Tourism and Hospitality Management program. These two programs also we have in Paris City campus. Okay, and fees I told you, bachelor's 10,000 euros, master's 12,000 euros, MBA 18,000 euros. Additionally 290 euros will be administrative cost which a student has to pay along with first year or tuition fees. Now I am coming towards the next campus, which is Montpellier campus. So Montpellier campus is 4 to 5 hours away from Paris. It is in south of France, and it's a very beautiful place. And Montpellier is famous for its tourism management programs. So it has its very specialty. In Montpellier, the campus is Case Academy. Case Business School is one of the best school in Montpellier, which has a good ranking and which is counted under top colleges in terms of tourism management IT programs. Okay, so in Montpellier campus we have 3 BBAs and we have 3 MBAs. So here you have variations. For Paris campus we had only one bachelor's program, that was bachelor's in business administration, whereas for Montpellier we have 3 bachelors. So here we have bachelor's in business, next we have bachelor's in IT, third we have bachelor's in tourism. Okay, so here you have variations. So here if any student wants to apply for bachelor's in tourism, or if a student wants to apply for bachelor's in IT, or if a student wants to apply for bachelor's in business, if you want these variations, you will be applying for Case campus, which is located in Montpellier. It is away from Paris city. It is 4 to 5 hours away from Paris city. Okay, and now here fees difference is there. Like I told you earlier, when I spoke to you about La Défense Paris campus, fees was 10,000 euros each year tuition fees. But when you apply for Montpellier campus, the fees is different. For Montpellier campus, fees is 8,000 euros. Okay, 8,000 euros is tuition fees for Montpellier campus. That means 2,000 euros difference is there. So if you apply for bachelor's in tourism, bachelor's in IT or bachelor's in business, your tuition fees will be 8,000 euros. Okay, for Montpellier campus. Nextly, for MBA, again in MBA we have 3 variations in MBA. In MBA we have MBA in Tourism and Hospitality Management, we have MBA in IT, and we have MBA in International Business Management. So these are 3 MBAs. Now here we have, like I told you, if a student wants to go for 1 year of IBM type of program, can apply for Masters in International Marketing, which is in Paris campus. And if a student wants to apply for 2 years of International Business Management, can apply for MBA in International Business Management, which is in Montpellier campus. Okay, nextly we have MBA in Tourism and Hospitality Management, and thirdly we have MBA in IT. So here we have 3 MBAs, and for here the MBA, the fees is 16,000 euros. Remember when I spoke to you about Paris campus, fees was 18,000 euros for 2 years. Now here fees is 16,000, means again 2,000 euros difference is there. So first year fees is 10,000 euros, second year fees is 6,000 euros. 10 plus 6, it is 16,000 euros for MBA in Montpellier campus, and 8,000 euros is fees for bachelor's in Montpellier campus. So this is the difference. So you have to that you are getting variations of courses, as well as you are getting variations in fee structure also. Okay, for any of the courses IELTS is not mandatory. Now what are the entry requirements? For entry requirements for bachelor's, we want 12th pass student should have a higher secondary education degree, and the age limit for 12th for BBA will be at least maximum 22 or 23 years, not more than that. So 22 or 23 years maximum can apply for BBA. For Masters and MBA, age limit will be 32 or 33 years maximum for MBA or Master's course, and IELTS is not required for any of the courses, but medium of instruction letter and LOR is required. So it is mandatory to submit your LOR and MOI letter. And right now for admission, if you do not have, due to close down and lockdown situations and all, if you don't have MOI and LOR, then too you can process with your admission. But you need to make sure that by the time you apply for visa, your visa documentation runs out. That till that time you should have these documents. Till that time you should have your MOI and LOR document when you apply for visa. Okay. Nextly, all the gaps, like whatever I told you, for bachelor's I told you the age limit will be 20 to 23 years maximum. For masters or MBA, 32 or 33 years of age will be maximum. So whatever gap is there after your work experience till now, so all that gaps should be filled up with required documents, maybe whatever work you did or whatever work experience you have. So you need to fill all that gaps. Okay, so you will be filling all that gaps with the help of work experience, and you will be submitting all that documentation papers. Now when I told you IELTS is not mandatory, that does not mean it's completely zero. IELTS is not mandatory because you should, in alternative, you should have a very good communication skill in English. You should be able to present yourself. You should have a good way of vocabulary without any grammatical error. You should have a good fluency in English. You should be confident. You should be highly motivated. You should be very clear with your concept. Why did you apply for studying abroad? So you should be very clear with all these things. So a student with a good communication skill in English and who is confident definitely can apply for the college without IELTS. So we do not require IELTS as an entry requirement. Okay, percentage to apply for masters, MBA or bachelors will be at least minimum 50%, depends upon case to case. So 50% should be their minimum. And make sure to forward all your documents. Now see, my dear students, please forward all your documents to Elite Immigration, Elite IELTS and Immigration Consultants. So yeah, and I'm thankful for Elite IELTS and Immigration Consultants, Sandeep. I'm really very thankful to you for providing me an opportunity to present myself in the Facebook platform at your consultancy. So I request my dear students, Elite Immigration is one of the best consultancies whom we are working with, and you can trust them. They are very good. Their team are very good in providing applications, in providing options, in working on the profile, has a very good close relation with the students. So kindly trust Elite IELTS and Immigration Consultant and contact them to do IELTS. If you want to apply for studying abroad, you can experience, and you will be finding your experience very wonderful, because I too found the same thing, because I am in touch with Sandeep since very long time and he is very good. So kindly trust Elite Immigration, and I am very thankful for Elite IELTS and Immigration Consultants. Okay, coming towards the points, my dear students, you should make sure that you should forward all your documents to Elite Immigration, and you will be getting their email IDs. You can contact Sandeep, he will be informing you, or you can ask them their email IDs. Contact them through their mail IDs. Forward all your documents to them. See what happens, a student always gives incomplete document to the consultant. You know what happens, if you give your incomplete documents, how we can help you? We cannot help you as a college. If Sandeep gives me only 2-3 documents and tells me, ma'am, give me some kind of confirmation, it's not possible. Not even I, not even your consultancies, not even Elite Immigration can give you best option and best suggestion also. Because to give you right suggestion and right option, we should have all the documents to see, because see, each and every document plays important role. We want to see your 10th standard, 12th standard, your graduation, each and every semester's mark sheet. Sometimes what happens, students gives only their degree certificate, they don't share their mark sheets. Then how it is possible? We want to see your each and every semester's mark sheet. How much marks did you score? Did you got 80 KT? Did you failed, and how many failures you have, and how did you pass, and everything we want to know. We want to see your LOR, we want to see your medium of instruction, we want to see 10th, 12th, your graduation, from which college or university you did, where was that college and university situated, whether it is blacklisted or it is open university or it is running university. So there are many factors which we need to cross verify. That's the reason why we need each and every document. So make sure, yeah, see, now everything is closed, and now you should be thankful to the consultancies that they have brought such a good platform. You know, Facebook Live, it is such kind of thing, like a student has to go to the consultancies every day, step by step to ask about all the college details and everything. But due to this COVID-19 situation, your consultancies has brought all colleges at your doorstep. So sitting at home, you can go through many colleges options, whatever they are providing it to you. You can decide, you can directly see them live, you can ask them questions, you can clear your doubts, you can, the trust factor between the consultancies, you and the college increases. So that it is a very good platform provided by Elite Immigration to you. So kindly utilize this platform, trust them, and forward each and every documents to them. Forward your CV. See, when it comes for admission, I would like to have your CV, your passport, front and last page of your passport, your academics, all the documents, your 10th, 12th, graduation, if you have got any kind of work experience, LOR, MOI, whatsoever you have, each and every document is important to take decision for your career. You know, sometimes what happens, students says, I won't give my passport. Sometimes they give only first page of passport and they don't give last page of passport. See, when I told you we verify means what? When it comes documents to us, we verify the documents from the student stays where. We need to see your address, we need to see from where you belong, we need to see each and everything. As I told you earlier about academics also, we want to see each and everything of your academics. We want to see your percentage, marks, and university, colleges, whether it is blacklisted, it is you have done an open schooling, or it was a regular college, or which year and what all, everything we need to cross verify. So that's the reason why we need each and every document. So kindly forward all your documents to Elite Immigration. Elite Immigration will be forwarding the documents to me, and in turn I will be verifying the documents and what is the therefore process for interview. Now see, steps of admission is very simple. First step, you should give your documents, all the documents to your consultancies, to Elite Immigration. You will be giving all the documents. For once Elite, IELTS and immigration consultancies receives your document, they will be verifying the documents from their end, and after verifying the documents from their end, they will be emailing the documents to me. Okay, once I receive the documents, I too will be verifying your documents, and once I too verify the same thing, what will happen? I will be scheduling your 2 rounds of interview. So you need to pass 2 rounds of interview. It will be a Skype interview or a WhatsApp interview, anything. It will be a video, audio call, anything. So we will be informing you, and you have to pass 2 rounds of interview, and if you crack these 2 rounds of interview, then we give you the offer letter, conditional offer letter. Now see, when it comes about interview, you should not be scared at all. Interview means what? Nobody will be asking you any kind of rocket science or any kind of formulas of something. In your interview, we want to see how good you speak English. First things first, your English communication is just secondary. How much confident you are towards selecting college, course and country. Thirdly, how much motivated you are towards studying abroad. Lastly, we want to know what is your future planning after completing your education. So this is only which we ask in the interview, and if you have everything planned in your mind, then you can speak it, and you have to just speak fluently about all these things. That's it. So when everything comes in proper order and you speak fluently about all these things, then things works out and you pass the interview, and then we give the offer letter. So when it comes to Collège de Paris is very fast forward in providing documents. Once you crack the interview, within 2 days itself we give offer letter. Within 2 to 3 days maximum we issue the offer letter to you, and once you get offer letter, you get 15 days time to pay college fees. Now see here, 15 days I told, after getting offer letter there is 15 days time to pay college fees. Now what happens in 15 days? What you need to do? If you have complete fees ready, you pay complete 1 year fees, and in case you do not have 1 year fees, we have the facility for the student where you can pay fees in 2 installments. So you can pay your tuition fees in 2 installments. That means first year fees. So first year fees plus 290 administrative cost which you have to pay along with the tuition fees. So if suppose you are applying for bachelor's program and the fees is 10,000 euros, so you can pay 5,000 euros plus 290 administrative cost within the deadline, and after that the remaining tuition fees you have to show for visa. including whatever money you are showing, and you have to clear the balance dues immediately after getting visa. So as soon as you get your visa, within 2 working days itself, you need to transfer balance fees to college before reaching Paris. Okay, so you need to make sure this thing, that you have to pay balance outstanding dues as soon as possible, within a day or two, maximum 2 days we provide to give the balance fees payment. So you have to pay balance fees as soon as possible. Okay, so these were the things. Now once you pay fees, then you start with the visa process. So for visa, again I repeat, elite IELTS and immigration consultants are the best person to assist you to apply for studying abroad, for your admission, your visa consultancies, your IELTS as well, because they have good IELTS classes. IELTS classes are running best of the best. They provide online classes as well, so you can please enroll them for IELTS or whatsoever, and get in touch with them as soon as possible, and apply also as soon as possible you can. Nextly, when you apply for visa, there is some kind of show money which you have to show. So when it comes about show money, if you are applying for bachelor's program which is of 3 years duration course, and for MBA program which is of 2 years duration course. So if you apply for MBA or bachelor's program, the show money will be at least 13 lakhs. 13 lakhs will be the show money for visa. So this much money is required to show for visa. Okay, and if you are paying 50% of tuition fees and 50% is balance, then you have to show additionally that 50% also. For example, you are out of 10 lakhs tuition fees, you are paying 5 lakhs initially, and remaining 5 lakhs you want to pay after visa. So you have to show 13 lakhs for visa plus 5 lakhs which you have not paid. That means 18 lakhs you have to show for visa. So in order to get visa success rate, you should have this much money to show for visa. Now if a student is applying for master's course which is of 1 year duration course, then the visa show money will be minimum at least 10 lakhs Indian rupees. Okay, 10 lakhs plus additionally, if you have paid complete 1 year fees, then you will be showing only 10 lakhs, and if you have paid only 50% of tuition fees and 50% is pending, then you have to show 10 lakhs tuition fees for visa plus 5 lakhs which you have not paid, that means 15 lakhs. So whenever it comes for visa, you have to show good money so that you get good visa success rate. Secondly, there are certain forms in the manner of showing money. So when it comes for show money, you have to show money in 3 types only. 3 types of money is allowed. The show money can be from your parents or relatives account. Okay, and the show money should be in saving account. It should not be a current account, it should be a saving account, and the money should be in the bank since last 3 months. So minimum requirement is that the old fund should be 3 months old fund when it comes for visa. So sometimes students ask me that, ma'am, can we show fresh money? So see, fresh money, it's I do not suggest to show fresh money at all, but in very rare case scenario, if 80% of money is old and 20% you can make it fresh money, but not 100 or 50-50 should be fresh and old, but 80% can be old money and 20% can be fresh money in worst case scenario if it is happening. So otherwise complete money should be at least 3 months old when it comes for visa. So 3 months old fund, it should be in the form of saving account in the bank. Secondary, you are allowed to show FD, fixed deposit, but FD should have been prepaid minimum a year before. It should not be a recent FD. So FD should be of 1 year old. Lastly, you are allowed to show educational loan. So 3 forms of money is allowed. Apart from all these 3 forms, any kind of provident fund account or market plus account or any kind of demat account, all these accounts are not accepted for visa purpose. So you should make sure that money should be in the saving account since last 3 months, or it should be an FD, or it should be an educational loan. That's it. Okay, and as a student you get many facilities when you go for France visa. See, when you apply for like as I told you, colleges, RNCP accredited college, it is one of the top colleges of France. It's one of the top colleges. So when we say RNCP top colleges and all, then many things comes across, that you get many facilities when you apply for Europe option. Firstly, you get 20 hours work permit. You can work part time 20 hours a week, 4 hours a day. This is your part time you can work. Minimum wages in France will be approximately 7 to 8 euros in Paris city under part time. So this will be your part time job options. Next you get government facilities, that is called as CAF. So CAF is the France government facility. So the government provides 40% of accommodation benefit to the foreign students. So whatever you pay as your accommodation, out of that 40% will be refunded back to you through France government. So this is your accommodation benefit which you are getting from government. Nextly, from college, what you are getting? From college you are getting guaranteed and paid internship. So college provides guaranteed and paid internship which will be of approximately 400 euros for 2 months. So for MBA and master's degree, college provides guaranteed and paid internship for 2 months. Next, what you get? 2 years of stay back. So after completing your studies, you can stay in France for 2 more years. That is your stay back. And further also, if you want to stay in France, you should have your job contract. So based on your job contracts, you can keep on extending your visa. So these are the good benefits which comes across when it comes for studying abroad. So you have many features when it comes for, like IELTS is not mandatory, I told you. In visa there are 2 steps. Remember, there is visa face-to-face interview as well as file submission. So you should make sure that you are well prepared for face-to-face interview. You should be very confident towards selection of college, course and country. It should not be, you should not have a 0.1% diciness also in your mind when it comes for selection of anything. So you should be very sharp, very clear with ready answers, and make sure none of the answers whatever you're going to give in the interview, maybe it's a college interview or it's a visa interview, your answer should not be based on internet or Google. We do not want Google answers. We are not interested to listen to any Google or internet answers. You should have answers through yourself, through your own words, through your own research. It should not be ready-made things. So through that we come to know how intelligent you are in selecting best choices. So you should have a clear answer about everything. Okay, so just tell me if you have any kind of doubts. Okay, now here I have got few queries from Harveer. IELTS is not required, my dear. You can apply without IELTS even for bachelor's, for master's or MBA. For none of the courses IELTS is required. Okay, and GAP is accepted. Definitely GAP is accepted. As I told you, a student with maximum age limit of 22 or 23 years can apply for bachelor's program, and an age limit of 32 or 33 years old can apply for master's or MBA program. And all the gap after your working, after your studies till date, you have to show you should have proof of all these documents. See, remember, right now when you apply for admission, if you do not have work experience to show, if you do not have any documents to show me like LOR, MOI, then you can take admission with the help of your academics and other documents. But make sure that later on you should have the documents. Till the time you apply for visa, you should have all the work experience ready with you, and LOR and MOI also ready with you when you apply for visa. Okay, now Rishabh Sood had asked me about funding requirements. So I repeat again, for fund for bachelor's and MBA, 13 lakhs is the fund requirement for getting good visa success rate. If you apply for masters, it should be 10 lakhs Indian rupees for good visa success rate, and money should be in the saving account 3 months old, or it should be in an FD, or it should be an educational loan. Okay, any course after MAd? Harjinder had asked me any course after MAd. We do not have any course related to education. But if you have anything in your mind, what you have done, ma'am, I have completed 2 years of advanced diploma in hospitality. Okay, see, if you have maybe to apply for any of the courses, either you should have a work experience or you should have degree in that respective course. So if suppose you, after completing your studies, if you have worked in an hotel industry, then you can apply for masters in food and beverage management, or tourism and hospitality management, or any program related to hospitality management, or you have many options. So even though you do not have degree in that respective course, but you have worked in the same profile or similar profile, then you can apply for this course. So Harjinder, you have done 2 years of advanced diploma in hospitality. So if you are a graduate, Harjinder, then you can apply for either 1 year of food and beverage management, or either you can apply for 2 years of MBA in tourism and hospitality. You can apply for this course. Okay, so but if you have done graduation, and in case if you have not done graduation, then without graduation degree, masters and MBA is not acceptable. So it is compulsory to have a graduation degree. And I think so Harjinder had done MAd, and after that he did 2 years of advanced diploma in hospitality. Let's see, Harjinder, you forward your documents to Elite IELTS and immigration consultants to Sandeep. You forward him all your documents. Let us go through your documents, and definitely we will give you the good option. Next, Rita has asked me how much percentage. Rita, 50% plus is requirement for any of the courses. Okay, if you have less than 50% also, forward your documents. Let us go through your documents, because you know sometimes many things we need to take care of. We need to take care of means what? A short example I can give you, a very small example to justify my words. Like a student who has done graduation from any X college secures 85%. Okay, and a student has done graduation from ITI industry and he secured 50%. Okay, so now here you can see the competition level in ITI and the competition level in X college is very much different. So we also judge on that decisions also. So when you forward your documents, we will just verify your documents, and if it is possible, definitely will accept you. So just forward your documents. Let us go through it, and normally it is 50% plus requirement for any of the course. Lovely has asked me, she completed 12th in 2007. No, my dear Lovely, you have 12 years gap after 12th standard. That means your age is very high. So it's not possible, Lovely. You can apply for BBA program. For BBA, your age limit has gone. If you have done your bachelor's, then you can apply for masters or MBA. But for BBA, it's not possible. Any other questions? Even though if you have any doubts, maybe now or whatsoever you have any queries, do not forget to contact Sandeep. Contact IELTS and immigration, Elite IELTS and immigration consultant. Sandeep is very quick in replying. So you just contact him for any of your doubts. He will get in touch with you as soon as possible, and apply as soon as possible for September, because hope so by July the visa process and everything will start. Hope so we'll come to know the information as soon as possible. By the time, I suggest you to apply, collect the offer letter, apply for bank loan or something, because it takes time to apply for bank loan and to get bank loan as well. So better utilize this time for applications and also. And once the visa process starts, then you can just speeden up all the things when it comes for visa application, documentation process and all. Okay, so just let me know. Lovely, Rita, Harjinder, Rishabh, Mukta, Bharadwaj, Neha, Harveer, Jess. Okay, so fine. I think so all have done with the questions. No worries, no worries. For any questions, you are just a simple step away from Elite. So please contact Elite IELTS and immigration. I repeat, it's Elite IELTS and immigration. They are a very good service provider for IELTS classes, for immigration, for education consultant. Contact them. They are very trusted one. Contact them as soon as possible and fulfill your dreams. Okay, and thank you from my side again. Thanks from Niloufar Sheikh. I am the student manager of College de Paris. So we'll get to see each of them very soon in Paris. Okay, thank you. Apply soon, and if you have any doubts, please let me know. Bye bye.